Turbo Pulsar on the counter there, looking incredibly dangerous for EnVy. Missed to the backboard, Turbo Pulsar to follow, and he will start the series off with a goal.
The 4-times champion, what better way to open? Turbo a miss, by the way. You talk about that goal threat. 2nd and 5th highest goals per game in the spring. What you do in those games that matters, and Hawks are there. Somehow manages to almost get it in. It's going to be put in by J-Pal. There's the Hoxer effect. Instant equalizer.
Well, look how difficult he makes it there for his opponents. The way he carries it through, looking for that crossbar. And the way it's dropped down. Mist had no chance. J-Pal to the 50 on Atomic now to take it over 1. And towards net, will AlphaKep be able to force it through? Mist, he does. And they take the lead at the halfway mark.
Get down and jam. What a slam from AlphaKep. And on the stroke of half-time, RLCS a very happy man. XSET.
Atomic coming now on the attack off that crossbar. It was looking like a dangerous attack, but the transition coming quickly from J-Pal as he tries to hook shot this one towards the post. Follows it himself. It's a 2-goal lead for XSET.
And nothing with Hoxer there either. J-Pal with the dribble. AlphaKep like a heat-seeking missile, making sure that Mist was not going to get there. Credit to Mist, he almost does. But daylight for XSET in game number 1. 3-1 with 1:40 left on the clock. EnVy needs to wake up and quick, but J-Pal! Oh my goodness me! What is happening to EnVy?
Well, EnVy haven't really showed up here in game 1. Sure, the first goal came quickly for them, but ever since conceding, XSET have scored 4 unanswered goals. Hoxer, he does get the 1 assist, but J-Pal, you've got to give it to him. 3 shots, 3 goals, and he's created those off of solo plays. EnVy struggling to contain it, but they do bounce back here. It's going to be another one for Turbo Pulsar.
Finally, a bit of bullying, a bit of steal from the offense. Mist basically doing to J-Pal what AlphaKep did to him.
Created space, and by doing so, we're able to dominate the field, pick up boost, and starve EnVy a little bit. EnVy have had a little bit more possession towards the end here, and have looked a more threatening side, with XSET just handing possession over.
Atomic with the 1 fake, Atomic with infield pass, and Hawks are over to the far wall, but Turbo's going to keep it in enemy territory. Turbo Pulsar! Oh, what a play! 1-0.
That's just exactly what you need. This sort of inset of energy. The play from Turbo Pulsar off the ceiling just to go for a little bit different. Go for something solo.
Well, Mary almost goes horribly wrong for XSET. Perhaps a full court carry, 1 last drive. Atomic's there on the sidewall, and it's going to be escorted back into the midfield. Atomic helps it on its way down, and it's still up in the air here, kept up by AlphaKep. Turbo Pulsar finally kills the game. To see how we mentioned the EnVy massive, but the XSET massive here as well with their hashtag rep the set. Although there's not much set to rep, unfortunately. J-Pal with a huge error, the biggest that we've seen across the 2 games really, and EnVy have themselves a 1-goal lead in 10 seconds.
This was tough. J-Pal, a bit of a heavy touch into nil early in the game, and now XSET on a handicap.
Oh, that's lovely though. AlphaKep around the corner. What a brilliant play from Hoxer and AlphaKep. You can see here, Turbo, he knows he's got to follow that ball, but Hoxer wins the race. AlphaKep still in the danger zone. Just lies back, and team quality is starting to be brought into question. They do have it, certainly, and if they play like we saw in game number 1, then things are going to go marvelously, but EnVy are turning on the Jets, and that is 2-1 for them.
Yeah, this is well played by EnVy. They abuse the fact that Hoxer was in a bit of his own eyes. EnVy moving that ball very, very sweetly. Take a 1-goal lead again. Of course, they took the lead early on, were equalised, and it's going to be another equaliser. Hoxer making up for that mistake, perhaps took it a little personally.
Check out Mist, though, in the corner, bumping Turbo Pulsar, leaving Atomic on his own versus Hoxer in the play. How surely, and you can see Hoxer there trying to just cover him, but Turbo, again, doing so well to keep it locked here. Atomic now on target, surely! 3-2.
This was, again, just a little bit easy for EnVy. AlphaKep here, it's not a great first touch. You know, you've got to send that down a little bit towards the ground, stay closer to it.
Yes! I can't believe it. Well, if EnVy were lucky... Oh, hello! Surely! There's your third with 12 seconds, not a moment too soon. Finally, the XSET pressure paying off after EnVy were denied by the woodwork down the other end. I was thinking, gosh, there it is. Karma. XSET hit both posts. Twice he had the double still couldn't put it through. How many chances are EnVy going to get? Turbo bumps it out of the way, and there's your winner finally. You felt it was coming for almost all 2 minutes of that overtime. EnVy onto match
You
point.
see that there? It's almost the embodiment of the frustration of EnVy of not taking the lead earlier on. Turbo Pulsar sees the opponent. 3 really big, strong players. It's a cold, rainy night on the field. But at the moment, EnVy have that quality to take another early lead. And if you're XSET, it's got to be so frustrating to be on a 1-goal handicap right from the get-go.
Back to him once more. Waylays the boost, going for the backboard hit. Goes for Turbo, 2-0.
I feel like I've seen this happen before with teams. You go and play a fantastic game, you take it to overtime. You play here, Atomic has seen it before Hoxer could get to it. And down again on the counter-attack to the backboard. The drop down from missed, and it will find a way in underneath Hoxer. The 3-goal lead for EnVy, and it may just be a little bit too far for XSET now.
You know you've got to be wary when a light is looking far too tall a task.
Oh.
Make that...
Turbo Pulsar's there. EnVy are just a well-oiled machine. They follow up, they trust each other, they know each other, they use the space on the field. When they're under pressure, they defend well, they understand where their teammates are going, where they're going to be. They read the play. XSET can put shots on, they can create opportunities, sure. You can't easily break down an EnVy defense that is playing so well. I bite my tongue because J-Pal does get one back.
Kickoff goal. EnVy are going to be pretty disappointed with that one. Big miss from Turbo. And J-Pal with the cojones. The story looks so good for EnVy right now. Maybe a final twist in the tail if we can find another XSET goal soon. It's a massive demo. There is going to be another goal. It's going to be a barnstormer till the end. 25 to find 2.
XSET just called in the airstrike there. Mist comes flying in, and there's only one man back for EnVy, perhaps getting a little complacent there towards the end of the game. It's a team that isn't going to go and underperform in a major like this. But XSET are coming very close.
Hello. Hoxer, you can see all 3 players there. Turbo going for the wrong one. 2v1 versus Mist. It doesn't matter how good you've been in defense. 2v1. Turbo looking for it. It's coming down. Atomic's lying in wait. J-Pal keeps up. It's going to have to be a full-court carry. Perhaps Atomic doesn't get it down. Still up. Still up. Can you believe J-Pal? And there's Turbo. Straight to the floor. Says no. Says no. Team EnVy win 3-1 against X.